Center panel.
Okay.
Very light recoil.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff of Taofledermaus. Today we have another unusual projectile that we'll be testing. Miniature dumbbell rounds sent to us by Wade Rush.
I know it's going to be a bit of a novelty type round for most folks, but I told you I was going to show you how I put them together, so I'm going to do it. And the only way I know of right now that one would be able to make it would be as if you've got one of Chad's molds, a CK mold, and in 30 or 31 caliber. I think 32 would be a little bit too big, so 30 and 31 are going to pretty much be the perfect size to do what I'm doing here. And but they're readily available. It was the double row mold, and that's the ones that make these barbell looking hunks of lead.
To reiterate, Wade left the sprue connecting the two 31 caliber lead balls in place, creating this dumbbell. I realize that's obvious to most people, but I still need to explain it. Now, 3 of these stack really nicely into a shot cup. They sort of just plunk into place, filling the entire shot cup and contacting the outer surface. Now, with our cluster buck round, a lot of people objected to my use of using copper telephone wire. And I should have used fishing line or piano wire or guitar string or super glue or hot glue or epoxy or even paracord. I mean, did they make tiny paracord? I don't know. Now, to be fair, my copper wire never broke. It was just some of them had a wimpy little twist on the end, and that's where the weak point was. For this test, since so many people suggested using hot glue, we're going to give that a try. And here's our, I don't know what you would call it, yob stopper or nugget after it's been hot glued. And I do have to say it was a lot faster than drilling holes and wiring it together. A few of them I painted gold. Sometimes that'll show up better on the high-speed camera. Now the premise here is the entire cluster is supposed to fly together as one unit, and when it impacts, all hell breaks loose as the little barbells all fly off in the different directions. It's a high concentration, high velocity, but low recoil round. Let's see how it does. Good luck, hot glue. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go, right at that center panel.
Okay.
Very light recoil. And it fed the next one.
Good, good, good. Okay. Got good news and bad news.
The good news is we got a decent group out of it. They broke apart. Yes, they broke apart from their
hot glue.
Hot glue binder.
Can you imagine hot glue not holding them together?
This is like trailer park ballistics. But the dumbbell shapes appear to have held together. And therefore, we got 3 little impacts. The dumbbells hit in 3 little impacts.
All sideways.
Yeah, you can see there.
That's a great group.
Dumbbell
that was about 11 yards, I think.
11 yards. So if you were to fire that, what would you say it was, number 1 buck?
Yeah, it's number 1.
If you were to fire those number 1 buck at this vest without any kind of binder or without being bonded together, I think you would have gotten a wider spread at 11 yards, quite a bit wider. So they did work to keep everything a little more dialed together.
Okay, we'll reboot the high-speed camera and see if we can get another shot.
Yep.
And see if we can see what's actually going on.
Here we go. This one spread apart quite a bit more, about 7 inches. This was 1 impact, another one, and one up there. So who knows why? So many questions, Jeff.
Yeah.
Like,
but that'd be a great. I mean, the recoil's really light.
Very light recoil. It has cycled most of the ones we've shot to the next round, but it has not cycled every single one.
Yeah, it's really hit or miss if it's going to cycle in a 1301, which will cycle almost anything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it cycled any.
Really?
0.6 of an ounce payload, you know, I mean.
Pretty light. All right, for this one we're going to try 6 of those little dumbbells. These have not been hot glued together though, because why would you need to hot glue them together? We're just going to see how these fly completely independent.
Yeah, so this is the way that Wade Rush did it in his video. I don't know why you put the heart so high up there, but...
Heart's always at the top of my list, Jeff.
Okay. 6 dumbbells. I'm ready.
At the heart. Here we go. Wow, we got that had quite a bit more recoil.
I imagine about at least twice.
Here we go.
Started out with 6 pellets and
And how many impacts do you see here? We got 5. But here's the cool thing: if you zoom in on these, every single one of them is in perfect profile. So every one of those little dumbbells.
yeah, for some reason they like flying sideways.
All right, in the belly. Whoa!
Oh, in the dirt.
Almost had him. And that one cycled.
Okay.
One right in the bear pee-pee.
Oh.
And then over here in the paw. That's the only 2 we could find that are new. We marked out all the old marks from other tests with green. The only 2 new ones, a perfect dumbbell shape here and a perfect dumbbell shape again. They're flying down range in perfect profile. And get this, can you see that? When they're hitting, you can see this one better. When they're hitting, they're actually spinning inside because we're getting a little expansion. Not really expansion, but what do we call that? Temporary wound cavity.
Yeah, those are nasty.
They would F you up.
Yeah, just getting hit with one of them would ruin your day. Smaller target.
Yeah, we've got some Mississippi mouthwash,
Yeah, I'm ready.
which is just blue water.
Okay.
Here we go.
16, 17. Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
There you go.
Let's definitely get low, yeah.
Okay, silly wabbit. Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. Got him.
1363. That's, I believe that one.
It cycled.
Okay, good.
Jeff's telling me that all of these rounds hit the rabbit.
The hot glue all kind of kept them together.
I'm definitely seeing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 and 5. Like there's one of the.
No, there's only 3 of them in there.
No, three clusters. I mean, 3. This is one of the dumbbells here.
Okay.
I think we're getting 1 dumbbell here.
Oh,
and maybe
another
one
2.
crossed.
They were kind of being ripped apart, so 2 of them are still kind of stuck together by the time it hit there. Okay, 40 yards.
That's an exercise in insanity,
Yeah.
which happens to be chapter 3 of my unauthorized autobiography. 40 yards.
You're gonna take 5 shots,
Did I
right?
get any hits?
Let's see if it'll cycle all 5 through that semi-auto.
All right.
1301.
All right, when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Okay, see? Yeah, almost enough to cycle.
That was live.
Ah,
I didn't know we had ejected. Oh, look at that.
what? Oh, okay. Yeah, not quite enough to. Sometimes it'll cycle, sometimes it won't. Not enough to be reliable.
Go.
Okay, see? Yeah, almost enough to cycle. A lot more hit than I was expecting.
we were a little flabbergasted. First of all, these all hit profile, nice and hit on their side, which is what we were seeing even up close. This was 40 yards away though. We counted, if our math is correct, out of those 5 shells, we would have had 15 individual projectiles, 15 little barbells. We've got 10 of them on this cardboard. It's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
40 yards away.
I thought we'd have like one of them would have hit, you know.
If we had adjusted and brought these up, you know, if we knew about the drop and scooted those up, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Yeah.
Overall,
not bad.
still surprised that they hit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I got a lot more ideas for those barbells, so and plus I might get some good ideas from the comment section what to do with them.
I got a lot of ideas for a bar. But we appreciate you guys watching this one nonetheless. Might be a short video, maybe it's a little disappointing, but short and disappointing is kind of the name of our game, right? So thanks for stopping by though, and we'll see you on the next one.